And is it streaming now? And is it streaming now? Is. And what's up, everyone? TySonic178 here. Sorry to interrupt, but we're back with Sonic Speed Simulator Lear on Roblox live. We're back. Heck, good to have you back, KXJ. Even though we already know that already. But welcome to part 3 of the LEGO events on this one. Because you already know that already. I need to change that because of that. That's because I need to change that. I understand how they feel about this one. But anyways, we're back with Sonic Speed Simulator. And this is day 29, even though I missed a day on this one. Because you already know that already. What is the hero mystery chest? Okay, that's pretty interesting. So if anyone knows about this one, do let me know. And make sure you check out SpongeBob SP 2024 to figure this out. We're gonna need a lot of things to go on. But anyways, let's see what's going on here. But first, spin the wheel. And we're going to select the character real quick. It's Sonic. But actually, I need to go ahead and select the Lego Sonic. And that's pretty much it. So, according to this, we had to. Oh, is that so? Oh, yeah, I just trying to make sure about this one. But let's go ahead to break Kill Zone. And you might be probably wondering, why is the music on mute on this one? Well, I'll do that later because of that. Anyways, let's continue on this one. So, oh, the Lego route. Wait, you had to enter the code or something like that? Okay. Okay. Yes, you may. Hey, okay, that's pretty cool. I guess you could say. And so yeah. All right, let's go ahead and rescue all the animals. Because this is gonna be a little bit tricky. If you've seen part 2 on the last episode, you already know that already. Because we already got the what is it? I'm just trying to say something real quick. Part 2 of the LEGO events, where you do the shell event on this one, which is the LEGO event. That's pretty weird. Anyways. And good grief, you're supposed to drop the animals off? Well, at least it's fine because you have to up to 5 animals at a time. Anyways. Like, go ahead. Go on, guys. Free the animals. So, yeah. Alright. 15. Alright. So, this is gonna be a little bit tricky on this one. Because once you do something to free the animals, you can drop up to 5 on this one. And it looks like we had to collect 40 on this one, which is kind of a bummer on this one. anyways, yeah. How's everyone doing on this Sunday? And even though I missed the Saturday on this one because I had to do something. So yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get into this on this one. And I already finished all that kind of stuff like the what is it? I already finished the part one, which is the Lego Sonic event, as well as the Shadow Revenge event, and which is 4 million. Now it's time to go ahead and go to Amy's. You can unlock Amy and Knuckles. Wow, that's pretty weird. Weird. But anyways, let's continue on with this. Okay, I need to get this to work on this one. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I better go ahead and do something about this one. Stay tuned because I have to record some videos on YouTube, which is silver, which is kind of big glittery, and the power is shadow on this one. If anybody has won the Funko Pop finals, please let me know in the comments. Alright, let's continue. And we're almost there to like day 30 to get the golden style silver. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of a bit difficult once you play Sonic Speed Simulator on Roblox. Even though I'm using the PS5 version. So yeah. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh. That was close. I thought it was done for, but you already know that already. Ready? And yeah, I'm just trying to make sure every time when I do something like that. Alright. The AV Time Trail, which I don't know what that means. It looks like a racing event. And I guess I could say. Okay, let's continue. Let's do this. Oh, and by the way, my best level is 259 on this one. This one, even though the team mastery is 153 once you get the classic Lost Valley, and I left it there. So I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Now while leveling up. But anyways. Alright. Let's go ahead and rescue all the Fleekies real quick. Because this is part 3. Ignore everything I could, I guess you could say. Okay. Watch it. Yeah, if you haven't seen part 3 of the Sonic Adventure 2 battle, this one is a little bit shorter than you think. And we just gotta lock the Peggy, which is one of the flakies, I guess you could say. Man! This one is a little bit tricky, huh? I guess you could say. Alright. Alright. Let's hurry your head back. You only get 5 clickies at a time, so make sure you do not fail me on this one because of that. And it says, good grief, 120 to get Amy. Okay, that's weird. Weird, I guess you could say. But like I said, I already done all the events from traveling all over the world. No joke. And we had to challenge to a race or something like that. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. Alright. Go ahead. Finish off. Okay. Step right over here. Here, and here we go. Alright. Now I have to be more careful about this one because we had to drop some animals off. This one looks a little bit easier than you think. If it's hard for me to do, then forgive me, fan, because I'm just trying to play just for fun. Okay. So, yeah. Go ahead. Go this way real quick and drop these off. Okay. Alright. I just need to be more careful about this one. Whoa! Okay. I have to do our best to get one of those. Okay. Alright. Alright. Almost done when people already know about it. And we got another free gift on this one. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and get another free gift. Yep, real quick. And it's the triple racing tickets! Yay! But anyways, let's continue. So, if you're playing Sonic Speed Simulator and if you want to max them out, I highly recommend max out to 5 on this one. Because that's the only way I can do it. Okay. Let me see if I can get there. Oh. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to, but oh well. Well, I'm not gonna do the special event because we already know about it last time. So, yeah. So, we're not gonna do that because I pressed the wrong button on this one. And there we go. Alright. 5 animals in total. Go ahead and head back. Alright. And 70. And you know what? Let me go ahead and find the character that everybody wants to see. And it's just the Lego Rouge on this one. Because you already know that already. I already unlocked her. Now let's see what I can do. Whoa! That's fantastic! Yeah, Rouge can glide everywhere. Which is pretty fun, I guess you could say. Anyways. Okay. You know, I have to be more careful because a lot of things going on this one. Alright, 75. Okay. And almost done when people bug me about it. Okay. I need to stop what I'm doing because I kind of been messed up. Alright. Alright, there should be one up there just in case without damaging it. And no, I don't want to do the destroyer because this will be taking a long time on this one. Alright. Let's continue. Okay. 5 of them in total. Let's hurry head back. Wow. I did pretty good today because this one is... Oh. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Once again, but oh well. Well, who cares? Just something else. 10 red star rings. Alright. And by the way, this is 9 a.m. in the morning. Hello, Hamster75. I hope I said that name correctly. And right now I'm just testing out Roots, the Lego bat on this one. So yeah. Yeah, it's tried to be activated called it's free to get on this one. So yeah. But you have to do our load cases on this one. Well, we're in for a treat. Let me go ahead and finish this off. So we'll get started. Oh. Now, gotta remember how to do something like this because, man, it keeps popping up on this one. Hello, Matt, Tabletop Productions. Welcome back. What else am I going to be saying? Hey, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing the advance for part 3. Almost forgot about that. So, yeah. Alright, now where is the flicky? Yeah, once you get
I wasn't there in most of your live streams because I was at school.
I understand how they feel because it is another year of school about this one. And we have Sunday school because of the church or something like that.
You can collect 10 of them with the Lego cart.
Well, all you have to do is you can hold up to 5 at a time when 10 is on the AB. So, if you collect 5 at a time, you're good to go. Oh. And my level is 259. And the mastery, which is the team mastery, is... Let me check. Like, the team mastery is 153. And I left it there. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Alright. Oh. Oops. Okay.
How many chatactors do you have?
Okay. Well, I got all the... Well, I got some of the characters. characters as well as skins. Skins, you can do the events at this point. Only, it looks like I got a lot of them, but I'm not going to ramble this. And I kind of messed up. Messed up because I failed. So, yeah. Come on. Do your best on this one. Do your best on this one. Alright. Let's go ahead and figure this out. Alright. Alright. Put it right over here. And we're almost done with the what is it? So we're getting really close on this one. Even though they don't care about racing very soon. So yeah, I know. A lot of you people don't want to race for now because of Sonic Speed Simulator. Alright. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay. And done. And we're almost done with this. Okay, 2, 3. Okay. So try to stay still on this one. I wonder where the last Legos at. Or the flakies, whatever. And we completed with this. First of all, Lego Amy is in there. It's pretty good for Lego Dimensions. You already know that already. So yeah. And also, have you ever watched the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA on this one? The movie on this one? Well, make sure you go ahead and watch it, which is part of the 90s on this one. As well as Sonic X, because I've seen some of the Sonic X episodes. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Alright. And it looks like we have to collect 240 on this one. And good grief, you got Knuckles already? Ready? Okay, that's weird. So yeah. Alright. Yeah, Risk can glide on this one, as you can tell. You know, you have to activate a code or a password on this one. But you have to do it yourself. Oh. Just in case! Even though that'll be a problem. Alright. And 130.
You think they're gonna make a Knuckles Season 2?
Ooh. I don't know about that one because... Oh, and by the way, if you remember what is Knuckles' favorite food, even though Shadow says nothing on this one, did you know Knuckles' favorite food is grapes? Because this game told me on Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Now, if you remember correctly, the Sonic Racing
1000
Crossroads.
credits.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know about that one. But the only one is grapes on this one. This one, this one. That's Knuckles' favorite food on this one, and that's pretty much it, how they did so. So, yeah. Alright. Uh, yeah. Alright. Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh, and by the way, I ask you a question. Are you excited for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but with other Nickelodeon characters by
That
any
is my favorite
chance?
scene in all 3 movies. Yes.
As well as the Pac-Man turns
Same.
45? Yeah. Well, according to this, Pac-Man turns 45 years old because he was born in 1980, which is 1 year older than Mario. If you don't know who Mario is, he's just a plumber on this one, which is the first game called Donkey Kong, which is the arcade game. And this is created by Nintendo.
I know Mario.
And
He's
and
popular.
uh well, according to this not strictly true. Remember that Mario is actually quite famous, famous while Sonic is so popular on this one. If you remember correctly, Yuji Naka likes Michael Jackson's boots with the belts on them. But at the time, they they don't have time to add music from Michael Jackson's on this one because he got frustrated, right, and not gonna do that and retain his music. So yeah, that's part of Sonic 3 and Knuckles on this one if you don't remember correctly. So yeah, that's the that's the deal about Sonic 3 and Knuckles because all the music will be disappeared. Well, some of them, I guess, could say. The The last time Michael Jackson accent about 1996, they already done the 1994 credits theme for Sonic 3 is Stranger in Moscow. Oh, which is already released 2 years
Tell me
earlier.
what was the end on Sonic 3 and Knuckles cause I forgot.
Well, they already done some of the musics for Sonic 3 and Knuckles with the Sky Sanctuary. You never listened to Sky Sanctuary? Sky Sanctuary's music is added to the game for the ending for the Sega Genesis or the Mega Drive if you're living the Europe or Japan, I guess to say.
A little bit.
Now, Sonic Origins, as well as Sonic and Knuckles theme, they were replaced with something about the ending music on this one. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure something out later on this one. And right now I have to focus on getting some pop figures on this one, which is the Funko Pop Finals. Speaking of Funko Pop Finals, I will do a showcase, which is
I
the
listen
YouTube
to
video
Mega
shorts.
Burn, Fist Bump, Green Hill Zone, Emerald Hills.
I understand. And speaking Speaking of Funko Pops on this one, I already got some
And
two new
what?
characters. Oh, is that for the Sonic 3 movie on this one? This one, because if you remember the Sonic movie 3 has the ending cutscene on
Yes.
this one, but you already know that what's going on with the ending cutscene. Try to get spoilers to the minimum as possible. Oh, because I'm not gonna tell you anyways. Anyways, because I already seen it.
If
Just say
only. What game are you playing?
I understand how they work on this one. It's Sonic Speed Simulator on Roblox. But thanks for reminding me because I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, and it
I
also
was at
works
the
on
fan club
PlayStation
when I
4.
watched Sonic 3.
All right. Well, I watched the big news on AMC on this one. Never heard of AMC on this one. This one in theaters. But the only issue about this one about AMC in theaters,
How do I join?
okay, and good to see you, whoever that name is. But anyways,
Did you got? Did you got shocked that you wanted to say? Screams.
um, yeah, yeah. Just to let you know, the screams on this one, I don't like horror movies. I heard my cousin mine, likes to watch horror movies on this one. This one. Does anybody watch some horror movies? Please let me know. No, because I don't like horror movies. And I did play Shadow the Hedgehog on the GameCube when I was skiing over Troubled, which is less than good. Good. Because last year they already done the Year Shadow on this
I
one.
got so shocked when Shadow turned into Super Sonic and when Live and Learn was playing, and when Amy popped out in Metal Sonic.
Uh, yeah, but I'm trying to keep spoilers to minimum as possible on this one. This one, because if you think the movie is over, well, think again. You have to wait until the next 2 years on this one. This one for 2027. And there's gonna be a Legend of Zelda movie as well as some other stuff. But if you remember correctly, I think someone is gonna be back for Sonic Movie 4 on this one. Spoilers! Spoilers! If you don't already know that already.
The Legend of Zelda movies coming out the same day as Sonic 4.
Yeah, yeah, but we're after the cr- credits, credits. If you already seen it, I think there is only one more after the credits is over. Wasn't that weird to you? I guess you could say.
What will people watch the most on the day?
And according to this, Shadow does a
Roblox is
redesign on
Sega.
this one. Ooh, boy, that's a good question. Wasn't. Well, Sonic is the speed guy with a lot of attitude, and he's popular. Mario is all news for little kids as well as famous. But if you remember the Nintendo Switch, which is made for babies on this one, that's not strictly true. Oh, so yeah. Alright. Alright. Let me go back to the lobby because you already know that already. Because I like them both on this one because even though the last console was the Dreamcast on this one. So you might be probably wondering what happened to the Dreamcast and why they discontinued. According to this, the power of this one is from Sony related, also known as the PlayStation 2, and Microsoft already just
I will
announced the
watch Sonic
Xbox.
cause first of all I'm not a Zelda fan.
I understand because you're not a Zelda fan, man, but some of the adventures might be difficult on this one. But I am a fan of Zelda, which is Ocarina of Time on this one, if you remember correctly. So, darn me. But anyways, let's go ahead and head back to the Lego events on this one. And I'm going to be using the Enemy Rose, which is part of it. And looks like we're getting a little bit late on this one. Hopefully I still got plenty of time because of that. Alright. And there's Amy Rose, which is the Lego event. Now, according to this, some of the years might be turning 45, which is Pac-Man, and which is part of the arcade games as well as the Atari variants. But if you remember correctly, the Atari was discontinued. Now publishes Dragon Ball Z fighting games. And according to this, if you remember correctly about Sega, the last console is the Dreamcast on this one. And it costs a little bit expensive than the PS2 too. So they discontinue in 2001, I guess you could say. Which is on January on this one. But they get a lot of good games on this one. But some of you like the Sega games on this one, like Sonic or anything else like that. But the question is, which one is your favorite? Nintendo, PlayStation from Sony, or Xbox from Microsoft? Comment down below. Now, I'm not going to be complaining because you already know that already. Alright. So we done it on level 2 with Where's the Bat on this one. Lego Where's the Bat. Like, you know what I mean. According to this.
Only Nintendo I'm a fan of is Donkey Kong, Mario, Kirby, and Star Fox.
I understand how they feel. I am a sorry, I had to clear my throat. It's kind of a bit gross. I like Mario, which is the same as you. Donkey Kong, Kirby, Starbucks, and even Pokemon, because the creatures are in there from the Game Boy on this one. So yeah, Pokemon was one of my favorites, and that was released on February 27, 1996 in Japan, and before I was born. So if you remember correctly, that was only released in Japan, and then 2 years they were released in the Americas and Europe. Europe, but only for the Game Boy. Like, if you have the color variation on this one, like the Super Game Boy or the Game Boy Color. But anyways, we're gonna be moving on this one. This one because you already know that already. Okay. We have to finish this off on this one. I will get Knuckles in the next episode. So let's go ahead and do a Sigma toss. Alright.
Dude, I bet in Sonic 4 the Donut Lord is gonna be in a gun helicopter helping Sonic.
I don't know about that one, but anyways. Yeah, one thing I did know about watching some videos on YouTube. Do you know what's the first time when I watch on YouTube for some reason? Well, first things first, let me know in the comments below. Why did you watch the first time on YouTube on this one?
I know what's gonna happen in Sonic 4. Metal Sonic and regular Sonic is gonna be racing like in Sonic Mania. And put the sound.
Okay, that's kind of a bit weird on this one. But if you remember correctly, my first YouTube video is it's kind of a bit difficult on this one. This one because one of my favorites is Kabari 456. If you remember about those mods on this one, they already done Sonic Generations as well as Mod Mondays, Fan Game Fridays, and Smash Sundays. But they discontinued and try to do something a little bit different, which is Mod Madness, and Fake Game Mania. But now they discontinue anyways because I guess he's been diagnosed with autistic as well. Well, but you already know that already. But I really appreciate it for all their help because of that. Now, some Nintendo's, one of my favorites is probably Sully Pons or Purple Rodri because even though Purple Rodri is back on this one, they're trying to do Pokemon Legacy in except for the DLC Pokemon Shield. You know, Sword and Shield. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. And hopefully I do not fail on this one because you already know that already.
Choose a Sonic power. What would you have? Intelligent power from Tails, strength from Knuckles, speed from Sonic, or chaos control?
Well, even though Shadow can use the Chaos Arrow to warp on this one from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I guess that's right so far. Kind of a bit gross, but I hope you enjoyed that. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue. I just need one more left, and you already know the drill. Call it a day. And because I'm not gonna get Super Knuckles once I use the confirm on this one. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you can hear that pop up on my phone, that was the Kingdom Hearts 2 notifications, I guess you'd say. And so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Or maybe if you can hear it at all. Alright. Alright. And we're done with the 3 times the pegging on this one. So, and we're almost done with this one. This one because of that. I will change it later because of that. So next time we're going to be doing part 2 of the Lego event on this one. This one. Make sure to subscribe and ring the delete button on this one, okay? But until then, and I better go ahead and call it a day on this one. Alright. Alright. Just make sure you check out one of the clouds on this one. This one because you already know that already. But let me go ahead and exit out real quick. And you can join the other ones like Ginger King 3 or 4, as well as Rose's Flyer on this one. See right here? There's a skeleton on this one. This one, as well as Ginger King 3 or 4, which I'm going to be doing later on. Until our next video or the next live stream. I will be back tomorrow, I promise. I will be back tomorrow, I promise. But right now, I'll just wait until another time because I'm feeling kind of tired, okay? Hey, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and get ready for more slime content in the future. Until then, thanks again for watching. See y'all. Have a good day. Stay awesome. Rebecca, everyone. Take care.
Bye. Have a great day.